Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome to the Timberborn. I'm going to play a challenge that was suggested to me from one of my viewers, and that was just no well-being. He suggested that there will be no housing, and only 24-hour work hours. But I think that would not work, because they will not have time really to eat, drink and do stuff, so I'm going for like no well-being buildings at all. I will be building housing for them and 18-hour workdays, but nothing else really. And I will try to build as big colony as possible. I will be playing on a teeny tiny map, 50 by 50. I never played it before, so I'm going to check it out. And I'm just setting this up. It will be on hard. I think the normal hard will be hard enough, I guess. Yeah, let's go just with hard this time. Maybe later I will ramp it up in our next stupid challenge. Okay, here we are. I totally forget how's the map called, so let's call this just no well-being. Illegal characters, you are being illegal. You can't be here. Okay, let's pause this quickly. And first things that I'm going to do is to disable fog and turn on the free camera, as I want to have it like this. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's find our water sources. I see 1, 2. It seems that we will not be having a big population here. We have only 2 water sources. Let's run it this way. Maybe later, if everything goes alright, I may add maybe 2 or 3 more water sources. So you know about that. It's not really cheating. I like to have a big populations. If we will be doing alright later in the game, I will be adding more water sources. So I can only just for fun, have more beavers. So first, let's have some roads around. We have these stairs here. This is completely empty. We can't access these trees up here. We will need a ladder for it. Staircase. I don't have any ladders. I need to build a dam here on the other side. So this will need to be built. And this way we will be able to get on the other side to gather more trees. But we have oaks here. So this will be a good boost for the start. And I see I missed one staircase here. So we can get to this section. It's mostly dried out because of the bad water, but there are some trees here, so that will be useful. Okay, so first things first, let's put down a lumberjack. And lumberjack. These oak trees will need to go. We need a water pump. Let's have one pump here. I will need a water tank. And this will be blocked. Yeah, definitely this is a priority, this dam down here. And then I need a gather flag and we need a farm. Yeah, we don't really have any food. So yeah, let's build a farm. Mark these trees to be chopped down. And here we will have kohlrabis. Okay, 4 builders for the start. Slow speed. And let's go. Yes, these 2, build them first. Then farm, well, these 2 and a farm. And then the rest. Oh, I don't have any logs, of course. So I need the lumberjack first. Maybe have 2 or 3 lumberjacks. Yeah, to speed the process a little bit. Because we need to gather more logs. And lower the builders to only 3 beavers. Yeah, like this. Working hours 18, as I said. Houses are not important from the start, so we will be having them later. Right now we need water and food. You know what? Let's go with 20-hour workday, at least from for the start. Later I will lower it down to 18 when I decided that it is a time. Okay, this pump will needs to be running constantly, so the priority of the workplace will be on the highest. And we have a farm. Okay, let's lower the builders to 2. Pause a lumberjack, so I can have a farmers. Yeah, 2 are probably overkill for this size of colony, but at least they will plant those crops quicker. Gatherer can be paused. Let's add another builder and let's construct that dam. Damn it, dam! And here, what we will be doing here? I can build like the dam here, up here, of course. But the problem will be, of course, the bad tide. Yeah, the bad tide will ruin us. Ah, here is another water source. Okay, I missed this one before. So I'm not sure how will I approach the bad tides here. The first few cycles will be harsh a little bit. Maybe we should store a lot of water just in case and food. Because I'm not sure I will be able to get rid of it in time. Anyways, the next building we need is an inventor. Let's build it on this unfertile land. I already built a lot of stuff down here. I don't want to build more. And I will need an industrial lumber mill. And I'm going to build it here, next to the river. And we will have a compact power wheel. One should be enough. And the houses, I will be probably building only these row houses, as they are very compact, as you can see. They can hold a lot of beavers. And well-being, I will not be unlocking this at all. The only things that I will be building are teeth grindstone and medical beds. Because these two they really need. Otherwise, nothing else. And probably, no, not even the monuments. Okay, this water tank can hold water. Perfect. And we can have a few more later. It seems that we have plenty of wood here. And our first dam is built. Later when I have... no. I'm thinking about how to get rid of the bad tide. Maybe with these two, if I build like a big levees here and the floodgates, I can push it down this way. And go all this river down here around my colony and out of the map. That would be one option. The problem will be this water source here. But maybe not as much. If I just build like a double floodgate up here and just block it, it should spill outside of the map. Theoretically. Oh, what's going on? Ah, yeah, the shelter and hunger. They are -4 well-being. What's the repercussion? -11 because you are hungry. Ah, yeah, we don't have food really. I should unpause the gather flag. As there is no food for us. We need more food. Let's plant more food. Ah, even there is a staircase. Another one that I completely missed. Let's get rid of this one tree. So we can connect it. I know that I could just destroy that field, but... nah, whatever. The lumber mill is being built. Let's keep it paused for now. I prioritized building the small tanks for water. But having only one pump is not enough, I guess. But for now it must be enough right now. Okay, we can get up here. Yeah, much quicker route. Inventor, no one is working there. Let's lower the builders to 2. Yes, now we have an inventor. Let's keep it on a slightly higher priority for now. So it is running constantly and can use all that sweet science. Give me all your science! And why is this suddenly getting contaminated? What changed? These trees are dying, my lord. Later I can build the levees here on the coast, or whatever to call it, the banks of the river, and block this path to spill all that bad water to go outside of the map. That's definitely a plan. So, but for that we need a science. And I should build a breeding pod. I forget we are a iron team, and without the breeding pods we will not grow. And we will die out. We have only those berries for eating, which isn't great. Actually, it's quite terrible. But it is all that we've got. One unemployed beaver, right? Let's open another lumberjack for now. The kohlrabies needs one more day, and they will be ready, it seems. Alright, lumber mill is running, so let's lower our farmers to 1. And I will open the... open. I can't talk today, damn it. Let's pause one of the farmers, get him out of the farm, and send him to the industrial lumber mill so we can start making planks. Damn it. That's what I wanted to say. Let's have one small pile here for the planks, yeah. And another one for the logs. That will be all for the storage that we will have right now. As I need a bunch of planks so we can have a forester. 30 science. I can't unlock him yet. I need 8 more science. And I will plant the trees here. I will go with the pines for now because I am not sure if I will be able to grow oaks in this current setup. Because if the bad tide hit us, all those trees will die. Which isn't great. And I could really find a spot for another pump. So maybe here on the other side. It would be better if they are next to each other, I guess. Yeah, I shouldn't have planted these 3 rows, but I'm going to leave it there. Let's just clear planting area. They will not replant them, they will still collect them. And look at that, we are having our first kohlrabies. Let's have small warehouses built here. And that will be for kohlrabies. Where are the kohlrabies? Where are you hiding from me? Here, okay. This will be all kohlrabies. Let's pose 1 lumberjack and have 2 farmers again. Because we need that food. Collect it. $27 signs. I still need 3 more. Let's lower the working hours to 18. As I promised at the beginning. Yeah, well-being is a -1. Because of the shelter. 40 logs. Okay, we can't afford that right now. We have more pressing issues. I will deny you a shelter for some time. Let's mark all these trees for chopping down. There will be anyways a forest here. 30 signs, good. Let's unlock that forester. And here we will have pine trees. Okay, we have 1 unemployed beaver, perfectly. He can go here to work in a forester. Now, and let's keep making those planks. There are still enough trees around that we can chop down. So it shouldn't be an issue. This lumberjack can go. Fill this up with kohlrabies instead. And up here I can have another lumberjack. And get rid of these dead trees here. And I could use another inventor. How's this first? Ah, perfect. He can reach all the way here. Let's plant here more bushes. More blueberry bushes. Yeah, all of this. Let's even prioritize blueberries. I will have another inventor. 2 breeding pods are probably not enough. You know what? Let's have 2 more breeding pods. Even up here. And when these kohlrabies are done, they will collect them and I will build another pump here. And this will be the road. And after they build the inventor and these 2 breeding pods, I shall build them their first houses. Yeah. And the drought is already approaching. Our water tanks are not really filled up. This may be a little bit harsh for us. Not even the food being collected. I should have really 2 farms. As I usually do. One is for the harvesting prioritization and the other one is for planting. Let's have another farm here. They can reach it. And I will have 1 farmer here, 1 farmer here. And that way this setup is usually working good. And I like it. So this will be for harvesting priority and this one will be for planting priority. Both of them will have highest priority for the workplace and only 1 farmer in each of them will be working. That's usually what I do on my very hard challenges. Or like in my most recent insane challenge. And let's pause the industrial lumber mill. We don't need really a planks now. There is not more planks. Okay. 2 farms built. 1 farmer in each. Now, when this farmer is collecting, this farmer, as you can see, is replanting what he collected or harvested. That's perfect. And we have 2 inventors working. Bring all that juicy science to us. And here, these we can be replanting the oaks with the bushes. Hopefully they will not die out when the next bad tide will hit. I'm hoping to get to the levees and floodgates, but that's a lot of science. I don't know if we have enough time, but yeah, we should have at least 5 cycles before the first bad tide. Okay, let's open the lumber mill anyways. Now, and let's build them 2 barracks. Nothing fancy. Like this. 2 barracks. Each for 10 beavers. Okay, this one lumberjack can go. It's not needed. Let's speed things up. And the map is really cute. Teeny tiny little bump. This water here is kinda high enough. I was thinking already building a dam here so I can get to all these dead oaks on the other side. But I'm not sure if I won't make it to flood a little bit. So maybe I will just wait for the platforms to unlock and then I will build it. And he replanted all the berry bushes, it seems. He's working now on the pine trees. We can grow even here in the back. Yeah, that will be a lot of trees. That's good. That's what we need. Okay, these kohlrabies are being devoured. Well-being 3. Yeah, that's because of the shelter that I just built. Well, we, together with the beavers. Okay, let's have another deep water pump here. And later I will connect it with the road here. Well-being 4. This will not go higher, I guess. No. Yeah, probably with the food, because I will need to have a different kinds of food. Because I don't think we can survive just on kohlrabies. They are not very efficient. the soybeans or especially the corn. Corn will be probably the staple in our colony, because from corn you can make a lot of food. Okay, this needs to be all berry bushes. Oh, he can't reach all the way up there. Oh, that's fine. But he could have reached here before. Something must have changed as I built some buildings here. Never mind. It's okay. Five well-being, and I'm not even trying. Nice. And the drought is here, and it will last only 5 days. The lumber mill can be paused for now, as we have no power. This lumberjack can be paused too. There is nothing for him to do. Okay, let's have 2 farmers then for the harvesting. And you don't need to be pumping. Let's save this water, so our trees and kohlrabis will be growing throughout the drought. I have still 2 builders. 126 science. What should I unlock first? Let's go with platforms. I like my lovely platforms. I don't want to hinder any water flow here, just in case it would spill into our fields. So let's build the platforms so we can get here to get these dead oaks. And let's add 2 more breeding pods. We need all the beavers in the world. Oh, the second pump. Yeah. Pause it. Don't pump that water out. Okay, this lumberjack can be turned on. He can start chopping down those trees there. These kohlrabis were still not harvested. But our storage is increasing, that's good to see. And I have still some unemployed beavers. Let's have a few more inventors, just in case we have spare beavers. We can be gathering more science. But these 2 new, let's have them on a lower priority. 84 science. So the next thing that I need is staircase. That's 70 science. Let's unlock that. We need a staircase, levees, and a floodgate. Levees are 120, floodgate is 250. I will go for the double floodgate right away. And then we need to get up here and be able to block this water source. And then I will deal with these 2. That will be more expensive, but there are plenty of trees around that will help us with the construction. Okay, our storage for logs seems to be completely full. So I pause the lumberjack for now. First, he's not planting here because this is dried out. Okay. Fair enough. What will be the cheapest spot on the other side here? Especially when I have only single platforms. Maybe unlock the bridge. But I would need this triple bridge. That's 400 science. That's quite expensive. Need more inventors. Okay, the river dried out completely, but we have 0.7 days to go. So that will be okay. And 4 kids. Alright, drought is over. Let's turn the pumps back on. They should be on the highest priority. At least these kohlrabis were already finally harvested. And these plants will not even die out. The water is already here. Perfect. Good timing, good timing. Now we can turn back on the lumber mill. When I will have enough beavers, they can start working there again. This lumberjack, yeah, it was him. We could still use more food, but And we will fix that in time. Now we have more pressing issues, like to prepare for the bad tides. I think I'm just going to do this. It will cost much more than the bridge, but I need signs for other things. So let's do that. Here I will have a lumberjack. And I will mark these trees on the side first to get rid of those. And there are even blueberries that we can gather if needed. Let's have a few medium storages up here for the blueberries, for the kohlrabis. And the third one, let's pause for now. Don't build that. And another drought is approaching. Well, so this will be a short temperate season, only 5 days. Oh, I need to build a grindstone. Yeah, as I said, I will be from well-being only grindstones building and later medical beds. For now, 1 grindstone will be enough. And I need more builders, damn it. Forester is planting the last tree. Okay, let's pause him. And I will have another builder. Blueberry storage is full, so let's pause a gatherer too. And have lumberjack, yeah. No, two builders are enough for now. The grindstone was built. It's good. And we need to grow more food, I guess. Oh, we have already 1 homeless beaver because we have 8 kids. So this water storage seems that will not be enough. I shouldn't have planted these kohlrabis here. Let's get rid of them. I will need a water tank there, I guess. 350 science, good. Soon we will be able to unlock the... Oh, we can unlock the double floodgate. Perfect. And I will want to build it right here, I guess, to push the water back. If that will work, that remains to be seen. And I will need a bunch of platforms to get there. 1 day to the drought. I guess we will not have enough water, unfortunately. Let's prioritize getting rid of those kohlrabis. I shouldn't have planted them there. Instead, I should have built another pump and at least 1 more water tank. Like this. Okay, he already chopped down those trees there. That's okay. You can continue with this. And these platforms here shall be built together with the double floodgate. And then I should build the floodgates down here when this is all taken care of. I mean the preparation for a bad tide. That means that we need staircases to get up here, chop down some trees, and another staircase, go all the way somewhere here and block the water. Here, this will be the cheapest, I guess. To build 1 levee on the bottom, I think, and on top of it, double floodgate to push the water this way, and then build like a dam from the levees. I will figure it out. Okay, we are out of the water. Let's pause the pumps. 5.7 days, we should be fine, I guess, but we have way more beavers than before. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Let's have another barrack be built for our growing population, which will be growing even more. 3rd builder. Okay, this is being taken care of, that's good. Staircase here. And then I will have a lumberjack right next to it. And I'm not going to cut down all the trees, just a few that we need for the construction, so we can get up to our goal, which is the water sources. So I will be doing something like this. And then here, I will block it here, so maybe Building the levees here will be fine. And for the levees, 120 science, perfect, unlock. Then I will unlock the single floodgates, which I can do already. And I will have that here. Well, it doesn't need to be that much, let's have 2 floodgates to save on some resources, and levy. And the next thing on the agenda will be to increase our food production, as it is kinda low. We need more kohlrabies. Maybe a farm up here when I will have these floodgates here built, so we can hold more water. But this can be even built with triple floodgates, so I will be unlocking those for 500 science. Yeah, or maybe building a levees for now on the bottom, and then double floodgates. It would work both ways. Oh, I am out of planks, damn it. Alright. So we will not be building more stuff with the planks right now. Let's at least finish the barracks. Okay, speed this up. Get rid of the rest of the oaks that are here. Maybe I shouldn't... For now, these blueberries will stay here. I was thinking that maybe I shouldn't have this big field here with the blueberries. Maybe I should have that with the kohlrabies instead, but then I need blueberries because other source is up here and they can die in a slightly longer drought. So that's not ideal. First, I really need to prepare for the bad tides, and then I can start expanding. We are having too little water, I guess. Maybe there will be some very thirsty beavers, and maybe even some deaths, but that's to be expected in this run, I would guess. This is not really nice run for our beavers. We will be harsh on them. Only work. That's why we have 18-hour working days. Working hours, not working days. Yeah, there will be even a problem with the food. I grew too fast, I guess. I will need to add another pump, maybe. And definitely more storage. Let's build like a storage here. I have enough logs, so let's do it from the levees. Get rid of these. What are they? Kohlrabies? And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more tanks. Well, 4. 4 more water tanks. Yep, we are out of food, we are out of water. Many beavers may die. 2 days to go. Well, maybe all of the beavers will die. I screwed up. Maybe I will need to reload. Unfortunately. I was too eager to grow the population, and this is the consequences. We have 26 beavers and not enough the production of food or water for it. But at least we have a plenty of science, right? That will save us. That they will probably die of hunger, because for growing food that will take much longer. But we have these blueberries up here. Let's build quickly 2 gatherers up there, and we can save the beavers, hopefully. The last day of drought. I guess some of them will start dying out of the thirst. No one died yet, but I think it will happen very soon. This is the 3rd day that they were without the food and water, I guess. Well, food. They've got some food, but there is just a little bit more of the blueberries there. Nothing else. It looks grim. Unfortunately, the drought is ending, but it will still take time until the water reaches our colony. Okay, everything is green again. They're replanting the food. Well, the kohlrabies. Because kohlrabies will take 3 days to grow. Damn it. That's a way too long. And we don't have enough berries to keep them alive, it seems. Yeah, the breeding pods already halted the production because of the lack of berries. Still, no one died of hunger or thirst. That's so far good, but this doesn't look good. Look at this. So many hungry and thirsty beavers. And their work efficiency is much lower even now than that they are hungry. I'm going to build a new farm up here, even if this is only temporary place to grow food. And we are out of blueberries. There are here, some of them being just ripening. But otherwise, no food. Surprisingly, no one died yet, not that I'm complaining. And another drought is approaching. We are in a kinda precarious event, you know? Situation. This doesn't look good for us. Maybe let's prioritize these floodgates. Maybe that will help a little with the water. Those 3 pumps are not even able to fill our water tanks. Look at that. They are constantly empty. That's not a good sign. I may have doomed this colony to die. Too many beavers, not enough resources. Yeah, very hungry beavers. And in one day there will be another drought and we have pumped not a single water tank of water. I'm trying to build these floodgates, but we are missing planks. I need one more plank to build it. Okay, now we can hold a little bit more water here. But I don't know if that will save us. And I tried to build the dams up here, but they were too slow to build it. So not a chance, so that will dry out quickly. And we don't have any stockpile of food. So this looks really grim. And the drought is here. It's 5 days. It's a little bit shorter than the one before. But the problem is we have no food. We have these kohlrabis down here, but it is not much. And these kohlrabis up here are dried out, because yeah, we weren't able to build that dam quickly enough. And we are down to, yeah, a lot of beavers died of hunger, yeah, I just noticed, and some of thirst. So we are down to 12 beavers. I will be pausing most of the breeding pods. Anyways, we don't have any blueberries to feed them. So we will see. Maybe it is not the end, but we are very close to it. That's for sure. And I can't stop pumping this water out. Otherwise we are dead. Like, dead. And the water is running out. We have a little bit water here, so let's get rid of this dam. I will replace that with... I may have screwed that up. Yeah, I need to rebuild that dam, as I don't have anything else that I can build there to cross it. So let's rebuild that dam now. I will replace that with platforms later. And the water dried out. We have 70 water, we have 4 kohlrabis. And we have hungry beavers. And 2.77 days to go. I think we are done here. Let's speed it up. Alright, drought is ending. No one died from the thirst or hunger yet. Well, there was a one on... So that was still cycle 5, I guess. Well, not cycle 5. Cycle 3, yeah, day 5. The last cycle. Let's see how this will go. Turn back on the pumps. I will have a lumberjack down here. This one that was here next to the blueberries, I got rid of that one. And we need to grow more food. A lot of beavers died of hunger. We are down to 7 beavers. Okay, I need to micromanage my beavers now. Yeah, we will not be able to build anything really now with such a low population. Only 5 beavers together with 1 kid. This doesn't look good. Okay, 1 pump is enough to be running. I need the farmers to be running. If the bad tide will come, we will be dead. I have 1 beaver. We are cooked, we are dead. We are so much dead. Yeah, he died. Okay, so this was a fail. Let's try one of the auto saves. Cycle 2. Yeah, let's go as far as we can. As far back as we can. And try again. But this was fun. Alright, here I am again. Cycle 2, day 3. We are just building these platforms. The most sensible thing that I should do is to pause for this breeding pods. Let's keep running only these 2. And here, let's right away build another pump, another water tank. This put the highest priority, and I'm going to build. Do I have science for that? Yes, kinda. Yes, I have 2 floodgates and the levees. This needs to be built. Yeah, and the drought is approaching already. Okay, let's build that water pump first. 20-hour work days. Working hours, I mean. Okay, let's try this way. I put the inventors on a lower workplace priority, so they can jump into other jobs as needed. Let's have 4 builders. I have a full storage of planks, but that will disappear quickly when they will be building these platforms. This is for water. We have 3 pumps running now. The next thing is these levees and a floodgates needs to be built. It will definitely not be ready before the drought hit us. Maybe let's try some emergency work shifts. Let's go 22 hours. We need these floodgates to be built, if possible. Only the floodgate needs to be built. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Just a few more logs. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 1 more log. Yes, perfect. Let's lower the working hours to 18. Now we have working little dam here. And I will be getting rid of these 2 dams and replacing that with the platforms. Oh, but first, let's make more planks before we do that. Okay, builders can be back to 2. And I need more planks now. Hopefully, this time we will survive. Our water tanks are full, but that's not much water, but we have only 19 beavers this time, not 20 something in a cycle 3, so we should be alright. Should be. It's not guaranteed, but we should be fine. Ah yeah, they used all the planks here for these platforms, I forgot. Okay, never mind. At least that will be built. Well, not yet. The power is gone. Let's pause the pumps. We need that water to irrigate our food production. Okay, and let's plan this again. We'll go up. Lumberjack. And a few of these trees will need to go. Let's say like this. Oh, we've had 100 and something of kohlrabies. Maybe this time it will be a better timeline. Yeah, we are in an alternative universe. And we have 80 logs. Let's build another barrack for the beavers. Science is going up, that's good. I will need a double floodgate. This dam may have saved us, I guess. Which is good. Now we just need to work on our water and food storages. I have 4 unemployed. I should maybe make a backup. Here, industrial lumber mill, and connect it to a large power wheel. So we can make at least few more planks and not to be just waiting for the end of the drought. Okay, we are down to 61 water. I'm going to open one of the pumps. It's 3 days to go. Let's unlock the double floodgate. We have enough science for that. And that will go up here later. Alright, this was built. We don't need 4 beavers to be working there. 1 is plenty. And we are back in a business. We are making more planks. It will not be the highest productivity, but at least we are not stagnating, you see? That platform is being finished. Perfect. And we can continue working on these platforms down here. To be able to, you know, tame this water source. We will need 6, 12, 18, 24... Ooh, 34 planks there, okay. That will take a little while. At least we have plenty of logs, as you can see. And with the pumps and storage, I would really want to expand that. But we can't really in the current situation. At least the drought is ending soon. You know what? Let's unpause up these 2 breeding pods. And when these 2 are finished, I will get rid of them and replace them with the water tanks instead. So that's the plan. And I could use another forester up here. Can you reach it? No. I want to replant all these berry bushes there. Maybe this one? No. Everything is too far away. Alright, never mind. I will keep an eye on these 2 breeding pods. And you finished your task. Okay, we need another staircase up here, so we can continue chopping down trees. Maybe even have a large pile here for the logs. Yeah, let's have a good stockpile of them. Do I have planks? I am thinking, yeah, I definitely need to replace this dam. Okay, anyways, let's unpause all the pumps. Okay, these breeding pods finished their job, so let's swap that for the water tanks and have those on the highest priority. Okay, that's most important. This can be paused. Open the industrial lumber mill that we have down here again. And keep making more planks. And you, while you are here, you can be chopping down the other trees while they are building the staircase for you. And we are down to 17 adult beavers. Oh, quite on. Oh, that's alright, that's more even than before. We are not really down to 17, we are up to 17, I guess. Anyways, this lumberjack is not needed anymore. You can go. And to plant more berry bushes here, let's get rid of these 2 bushes. Let's open that gatherer again. I will build a temporary forester here to plant the berry bushes. Builders. Let's get them down to 3 again. That should be enough. This forester, well, forester lumberjack, pause that one and have another one up here. And have another gatherer flag here to start gathering those blueberry bushes up here. There are plenty of them, we need to use them. Those 2 new water tanks were built, lovely. I would like to have this forester here soon. Perfect. And that way we'll be able to have all these blueberry bushes planted. So far so good. And maybe build even... Yeah, I don't have enough science for triple floodgates, but at least these double floodgates we can build up here. I will not be able to reach that one, so I need the platforms. Can I unlock triple platforms? Yes, I can. Wait, do I need triple? Yep, okay, triple platform. Let's build one here. We'll build these two floodgates so we can hold more water here, and then I can then slowly release it down here throughout the drought. That way, we will be able to definitely survive. But I need to make sure that when I block this, let's see, test it out now. If I close it. Okay, it flooded this a little bit, but all the water is going out of the map, so this will work for the bad tide mitigation. So we have that sorted out. Now we just need to work on this side here. So let's prioritize working on this. This needs highest priority. Staircase here. Chop down these trees that are here. Not that one. This. Yeah. And then here. I will do the double. No, I will do, I guess, a levy and a double. Yes. Yeah, I will spend a few more. And we will go like this all the way here. So it will overflow this way. And I will need to probably manage this side too. With the platform, getting rid of the trees. And building some levees here. So it will not overflow the wrong way. Okay, let's stop cutting down these trees and go up there, please. That will be perfect. They have even this log storage close by, so they can use it. One floodgate was already built. Let's increase to that 180 height. And this one will be same, 180. Molto bene. Water tanks are full. So let's pause one of the pumps. How we are doing with food? We are doing good with food. It's much better now that we don't have like 30 beavers. This is being flooded a little bit. Yeah, but it will stabilize. It's okay. And the second floodgate was built. Perfect. I can go in an even higher. Let's go 190. Let's hold more water here. Lovely. The next issue is really food. Yeah, the kohlrabi, we are not producing enough. I can build a farm up here, but there is not that much farmland, and most of the season it will be dried out, I guess. We will definitely need corn to get us through all of this trouble. But now, let's focus on this. This needs to be chopped down. And we don't have that much logs, but there are still plenty of trees around. My builders can start working on increasing levees here. So I will be able to push this bad water outside of the map. That would be for the best. Let's have 4 builders. This forester can go as these blueberry bushes were replanted. Let's have more water tanks here. Why not? Let's hold a little bit more water. Let's prioritize that. And here the floodgate is built. If I close it, it will just spill all over it. But that's fine. We will fix that later. We are still working on that. And another drought is approaching, but fortunately we have now 2 dams. This one and this one up here. And you know what, let's build platforms like this, and then I will get rid of these 2 dams. Yeah, that will be the easiest way. Otherwise I will need to move this storage with the planks to this side, because when I delete Some of the dams we will lose access to that stockpile with the planks, and we will not be able to rebuild it with the platform. So let's do it this way. Even I know I can turn this off, but why? Just build the platforms here. I can build more water tanks on top of it, so they will not be just useless sitting there. And it was mostly chopped down. Let's get rid of these small trees. I don't want them here. I will need to build levees here. It will go like this. That's just one water source, so one wide canal should be enough. Okay, another levee, levee, a levee. And with that, that should be fine. So these lumberjacks, you can keep chopping down the rest of the trees. And when I have a triple floodgates, I can replace these two later. Yeah, we will do just this. And when this is blocked out of the bad water, we will be able to use this land for growing food. I just need to be careful how I'm going to do this, because that's a lot of water. I will build the levees like this, all the way to the edge of the map. Let's turn on these two lumberjacks here. I need to get rid of those dead trees. Oh, and this is being almost finished. And another drought is here. Yeah? 6 days. Okay. For now, our longest. Okay, this was done. So now we can just enclose it like this. And that shall work. This is holding a little bit water. Let's keep only one pump running. One is enough. We have still 23 beavers. That's good. This new levee is being built. And here, for now, I think I will build the floodgates just in case I will need to adjust it a little bit. Because I don't want to flood anything. I'm looking here, maybe later. If needed, I can increase the floodgates here in this canal. We will see how it will go. But this is our priority now. As the cycle when the bad tides stars is coming closer and closer. I don't know exactly which cycle it is, but I can feel it. It's getting closer. For sure. And we can get a few paths across here. That would be good. I will be unlocking the void damp. 250 science. And I will be making an irrigation somewhere here. Maybe blocking it here and there. But later, first I will try this if it will work. Okay, these are slowly destroying those trees. I don't really want to get rid of them. Ah, okay, he's chopping down that because it's a waste really to destroy the oaks. Especially when you are not having 1,000 in a storage already. Let's pause this chopping down here and this. So they focus on this side. I need them to get rid of that because we will lose access to them soon. Okay, water is getting a little bit over here. Let's open the floodgates. And fill it up. Nice. Good job. And let's get rid of this storage for planks, as I need temporarily this road here. Remove the dam. Well, not the wheel, just the dams. Replace it with platform, so that will be our bridge. And when that's done, I will remove these 3 roads and build our water tanks there. Or maybe even cover this hole. Yeah. With the planks, with the platforms, and build more storage there. What do we need for the medium tank? 20 gears. I'm not making gears yet. I should really focus more on a food. So I will be building a few small tanks here for now. Let's remove these 2 kohlrabies. That will not harm us really. And we will have more tanks here, like this. Lovely. More water for everyone. But not for showers, because that is a well-being, and we are strictly against that here. Alright, last oak was demolished here. There is still 6 logs that needs to be transferred. And you can continue in chopping down these trees. Yeah, I will need a staircase down here. That will be done. And they can finish these levees. Okay. Okie dokie. 2 days to go in this drought. And where was I? Ah, right here. Yeah, let's get rid of this road. At least we have plenty of berries now. They can be used as a emergency food. It's not ideal, but when you have nothing else, they are good. And like this, we are releasing more water down here. And 1 more day to go. And we're still having water in our river. Even that we are pumping it out all the time. So this was a really good investment. Now, they just need to chop down these trees here. And we will be expanding to this area. This will be our new farmland. Fortunately, hopefully, not fortunately, hopefully this will work. This little diversion that I built here. And if yes, then we can go forward with building the farms here. It's 0.6 days to go, so let's turn on all the pumps. The next day there will be more water. I could even close it somewhere here and force the water outside of the map through this gap here. But it would cost a lot of logs. But we can definitely do it. Let's try this now, if it will flow that way without any issues, but it should. It's only 1 water source. Yes, that's working fine. Let's release it where it needs to go, as we will need that water. Let's lower this floodgate for now. And slowly increase it again. Okay, this is working well, look at that. This is fine. Alright, so I will go with the plan and... let's block this way and 1, 2, 3 this way. Later when I have explosives I can expand it, but for now this will need to do. And we have our first fluid dump here. And we will be filling this up with water. That means more food for us, because we are still sitting down at 84 kohlrabies, which isn't great. And what do I need for the food processor? Food factory, yeah. 300 science. Oh, but we need metal and gears. Okay, so we need to first start working on gears. So let's unlock the gear workshop. Close this up here. This can be working now. I don't really have an industrial area, but maybe I can make one here. Yeah, as this is combined 1 water source and 1 bad water source, so this will be working throughout the temperate season and bad tides, but not throughout the droughts, but that's okay. So maybe I should make industry area here, at least a small one, with these compact water wheels. Somewhere here, yeah, this is a really good spot if I can connect it to a grid like this. Yeah, that should make a lot of power. Hopefully I will not get any of my beavers contaminated, that would be rather unfortunate. And I can even replace this, I don't need to be building anywhere else. And I can have a lumber mill and gear workshop here together. And those 2 wheels should be enough. And look at this, this is already irrigated. Nice and green. So let's have a new farmhouse here. Yeah, here, next to the road. And for now, we will be planting more kohlrabies. Nothing else. And when we have at least a little bit better, better stockpile of food, I will be opening again those 2 breeding pods. And another drought is approaching, unfortunately, so this will not work for very long. But at least we are prepared for the drought, for the bad tide. And here let's have more water tanks. Because we need all the water we can get. The more water, the better. Yeah, like this. And I don't have a plank storage now, so let's rebuild it here. That will be wrong warehouse. Yeah, I want small piles, not warehouses. This. And that will be for planks and planks. As we have this big storage for logs, we don't need a new one. This lumberjack is working, that's okay. Let's open this one. And we are out of the available beavers. Let's over our builders to 2. And look at that, this is working now. We are making gears now. And planks. Let's have a small warehouse for the gears. And our new farm is already working. They are planting the kohlrabies and you have nothing to do in range. Okay, that's fair enough. I will move you down here where there are a few last dead trees. And with all this setup, I may start replacing at least some of these what are they, pine trees for the oaks to get more wood. Yeah. So clear this planting area and slowly we will be replacing that with oaks. Because we should be able to hold this area irrigated for 30 days. Even down here, I will be replacing that with oaks. So let's clear this area too. .2 days and the drought is here. Alright, we can pause our new industry as it will not work now. And let's focus on more farming, I guess. More kohlrabies, please. And have another farmhouse here to help with harvesting. And I will keep replanting here the oaks. And maybe I can... Yeah, maybe I should unlock the scavenger flag. And start collecting some scrap metal. Let's have a large storage up here for the scrap metal and keep collecting it. And here I will be building a few more power wheels here. Well, water wheels. I just need a few platforms to get to it. To get them, yeah. Yeah, we can do it this way. Okay, that way we should be able to reach it. As I will need more power for the smelter. That one is kinda power hungry. Needs 200. And you chop down all the trees down here. Okay, perfect. Let's have these 2 lumberjacks up here being open. They can finish chopping down these trees. I will build a platform to get on the other side to reach the rest of the trees. And I forget to pause the pumps. Yeah, and they completely dry this out. Never mind, let's lower this floodgate and fill it up again. And this time don't pump. We have 600 water, we should be fine. It's only 6 days drought, so let's keep this irrigated so our trees will keep growing. And that same goes for our food, for our kohlrabies. And the scavenger flank is built, so we are collecting scrap metal now. So we are slowly getting to the metal age. And we should have now plenty of food. So as I said, Let's open the next 2 breeding pods to increase our population a little teeny tiny bit. Not like a madman, what I've done earlier today. Yes, and this is turning out to be a kinda interesting. Yeah, no well-being buildings will be built. Only the food. And 18 working hours. They're working quite well with that. I was expecting more trouble having with it. But this may be interesting, even especially because it's so tiny map. But I like it. And I wonder if it will be really lucky if I grow this population to some insane amount, like 400-500 in this small map. We need to figure that out. We need to try it. Already we are having 4 kids. The population shall start growing. 3 days to go, 400 water, we are doing perfectly fine. Can I release the rest from here? Yes. Let's fill this up. And our crops will be irrigated for the whole time, it seems. New barrack was built. New 2 power wheels were here built. Well, water wheels. I always call them power wheels. And I can add a smelter here soon. Yes, it will be connected if I build it like this. So I just need a few more platforms here. And I should be able to squeeze here a smelter. I just need 300 science and a staircase up here. Perfect. More oak trees needs to be planted. We will have so many logs soon. Well, soon. Soon is 30 days, so soon. And our storage for the berries is full, and even for the kohlrabi, it's reaching its capacity. Perfect, finally. Now we can go stupid crazy and have more breeding pods. Yeah, maybe I will regret that later, but I want more beavers. And you two, nothing to chop down? Okay. Let's get rid of you then. You don't need to be working there anymore. I would rather have more inventors that way. Or anywhere else where they are needed. And I can have another scavenger flag up here, or maybe 2 later. Start collecting all these ruins. And the drought is over. Let's turn back on the pumps. And wait for the lovely water to come back in. And pause this. And let's start making gears again. And when I will have enough, we can unlock the medium tank and start replacing these small water tanks with the medium tanks. As they are more efficient in storing. But I need more science. Let's over... Oh, I have already only 2 builders. Okay, fair enough. Since I have all these 3 farms kinda close to each other, I don't think I need this one. That was quite far away anyways. Let's keep only these 3 farms, that should be enough. Another scavenger flag was built, so we will have even more scrap metal. I just have only 2 inventors, unfortunately. But soon the population should grow. We already have 24 adult beavers. And we've had 21 before. But some of them will be soon dying of old age. For sure. How much power we are making here? 470. Okay, that will be enough for these 2 and a smelter. 340 science. Nice. Let's unlock this smelter then. And start building one. Smelter and the next amount of science I will be unlocking the medium tank. I need 120. I'm stockpiling slowly some gears. It's taking some time. Yeah, the production is slow and they are making only 1 gear in 3 hours. But we will getting there. I need 30 gears for 1 medium tank. And I have storage for 60. Yeah, so we will be able to build 2 at the same time when our storages are full. I'm not going to start replacing it this season, or maybe I should. I still need more science, so it doesn't matter. I need to wait for that. And I have only storage for 60 planks together. I need to expand on that. There are still some gaps here that I would usually use as for the decorations. But instead, let's build more piles and storages and stuff like that here. For planks, for instance, here. To hold a little bit more. And I will need some storage for metal blocks, so I will have that. And again for the planks here. And maybe there will be a bad tide soon. Don't know. But I have that feeling. But maybe it's too soon. This is only the Psycho 5. No, it is not too soon. Psycho 5. Bad tide is approaching. But fortunately, I will still be able to hold some water here. And this one should be working okay. But I would need to post the scavenger flag here. Yeah, you don't need to be working here anyways. Because when I close this, you see it will overflow a little bit. But it is running out of the map. Oh no, this is not working well. It is flowing down here. Now I just noticed. Damn it. There is a major flaw in my design. Who would have expected that? Huh. What to do with it now? There isn't really much that I can do. I can block it down here. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know if we have enough time to build it. Let's have 4 builders. I don't have probably enough time. I didn't notice before that this is flowing down here. Maybe I should have built that floodgate here in front. I am not sure if this will help either. Damn it. This may be bad, but the first bad tide will not be that long. Anyways, so yeah, I will need to rebuild this. I need to rebuild this differently. Okay, there's not much I can do about it right now, so let's try at least doing this and we will see. 20-hour workdays. Come on. Okay, this is built. Let's see what it will do if I turn it off. It is still overflowing down here. Yeah, that's to be expected, as this double floodgate, it's not good enough. It's too short. Yeah, I should have built another levee underneath and then build it. Yeah, that's what I should have done. 22 workdays. 22-hour workdays. Come on. That needs to be done. I should have tested it more thoroughly. My bad. As always. Where it would be, you know, fun if everything went just perfectly always. Come on, that floodgate needs to be built. And we are already making metal blocks. Yeah, they built it. So we have our first metal being produced. Now, if they build it, maybe I will need a few more levees here. Hmm, 0.9 days. Come on, come on. Okay, it's built. Yes, I need these levees here now. Damn it. We have our last half a day to do this. Okay, let's pause the plank and gear production, as I need all the logs. There is no time to finish it. Especially not with only 4 builders. Yeah, the bad tide is here, so this was a kinda fail. I will need to close these floodgates very quickly, very soon. Okay, that's being closed. The bad water is here. And it is seeping down here, and this will overflow to my main canal. I may have lost 11 days. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Whew. 11 days. I was expecting like 1 day or 2 days, not 11. Oh boy, we may be dead. We may be dead. Maybe not dead, but this will hurt. This will definitely hurt. Oh boy. Okay. There is nothing that I can really do now. The main issue is this area here. Even this is for some reason overflowing back here. When I was testing it before, it wasn't overflowing. It's like just like the bad tide is stronger than the normal wet season. I may have some... Yeah, I have already 2 contaminated beavers. Yeah, there will be more contaminated. Oh, this is overflowing everything. Damn it. Why? Why is the bad tide stronger than the normal season? And we are completely dead. Everyone will be contaminated. This is fucked up. Because when I was testing this before, throughout the normal wet season, it wasn't overflowing. It was just going through the canal nicely. But when the bad tide happened, now then suddenly this is overflowing through here. Like, the bad tide is stronger than the normal wet season. I didn't notice that before. I have 6 unwell beavers. And all of my blueberry bushes died out. Who knows why? And there's another chance that I will be able to make an extract, a deep water, bad water pump, because only that alone needs 250 science. I need a centrifuge, that's 600, no, not a way. There's another chance that I will be able to save them. And then the contamination pod needs 400, nope. That's not happening really, so 6 unwell beavers it is. I was expecting that there will be many more. So, damn it, so bad water tides are much stronger than the normal regular water sources. Throughout the wet season, I mean. Otherwise, this wouldn't have spilled that much water. And never mind, because this never overflowed throughout the wet season. Okay, these pumps are currently useless, so we can pause them. The trees are completely dead. And those that are not dead, they will be dead very soon. Oh boy, what a failure. This was a big fail. Big fail. I should make a screenshot of this. Well, I should wait for the day. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see anything. Yep, blueberry bushes are gone. So this is overflowing. So I guess I will just get rid of this floodgate. And I will have a triple floodgate here, and I will be pushing that water, brute forcing it out of the map. Just to the back. Yeah, that's what I will be doing. Or maybe I will just add another block here. Double floodgate. Levees. We will get rid of these trees here. This will need to be increased too. But only like here. We will need to build this. So this is useless now. We don't need that. Okay. We can even start working on that now. Let's just build a staircase. We have 9 unemployed. Let's keep producing metal planks, gears. We have 4. Okay. We have only those 6 contaminated beers. Well, that's a lot when you have only 24, but it could have been much worse. The main issue is now that we are out of trees. Yep, we are out of trees. All these oaks that I was hoping will grow here, they are all dead. You know what? I'm playing for quite a long already this. This will be short series, I guess, but there will be still at least a bunch of videos. So I will be ending this episode here, and I need to think about it, what to do about this, but it's not that terrible, it's just bad. We can't cure these 6 contaminated beavers, as we don't have enough science nor enough resources to do that. Even worse, we lost all of our trees, really. Well, these will survive, but it's not good anyways. And there will be regular bad tides happening all the time now, so we need to figure it out. Oh, fortunately we can get here on the other side. Alright, so I will be able to chop down these trees that are here in the back. I should build another platform to get to these few trees. There are some trees here. Those oaks will grow up. Okay, we will be alright. I guess this is just a setback, but we need to fix this area so we can hold water throughout the bad tide. And we need to survive this bad tide too, because we are down to 300 water. And we have still 6 days to go. Okay, I will be leaving this episode here on a cliffhanger like this. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and push that like button. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe again. I don't know what I was going to say. Thanks anyway. Have a nice day and bye-bye. And don't get contaminated. Damn it.